Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khushi Kishore and today we are finally reading the most anticipated romance release of the year. Okay, I can't speak for everyone, but this was my most anticipated romance release of 2023. It came out a while back. It came out in the first half of the year. I still haven't read it because I was moving and then my books were in boxes and then just life, one thing after the other. I never had the chance to sit down with my copy of Happy Place by Emily Henry. Oh, just look at her. She's so beautiful. I'm so excited. As you guys might have seen if you've been in my channel for a while, I really do like Emily Henry's work, and she's basically one of my auto-buy authors now. I have read Beach Read, I've read Book Lovers, I've read People We Meet on Vacation. The order of liking is very much Beach Read at the top, Book Lovers, and People We Meet on Vacation. I don't even remember what happened in there. I liked it back then, but looking back, it was my first Emily Henry, and then I read her other work, and I was much more impressed with them than I was with People We Meet on Vacation. I'm also really glad because now, after I finish Happy Place, I won't have to wait too long for the next one. So yes, we're gonna read Happy Place. Finally, I'm so excited. It feels like everybody and their mom had already read it and I'm the last person left. I am about 70 pages into Happy Place. I started this morning and I realized I had to record this, I had to vlog it for you guys, and also just for myself. But what is Happy Place about? We follow Harriet and Wynne in this story, and they both belong to a really tight-knit, close group of friends. They're part of the same friend circle. They started dating. Many years down the line, they got engaged and then they broke up. But they never told any of their friends. And every single year, this friendship group has this holiday where they meet up in this house in the countryside and drink and play and laugh and just reconnect with each other. But this time around, it's going to be a little complicated because Harry and Wynne are not together. None of their friends know. And they can't necessarily tell their friends because of the situation they're in. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's a spoiler. But it's a fake dating trope, it's second chance romance, it's forced proximity. I love the sound of all of that right now. I think it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see how Emily Henry does it again. Oh, also, I'm annotating this one, you guys. I am around the 100-page mark at the moment, and I just wanted to talk about how much I'm loving that Emily Henry is highlighting and showcasing true friendships and the impact they have on your life and the way they change things for you. I just think it's so beautiful, especially because I'm very much in a place in my life where I am really missing my closest friends. I live very far away from a lot of them, like literally countries apart. And when I read what Harriet has with Sabrina and Cleo, I love it. I mean, it makes me nostalgic and even slightly bittersweet. And also just the relatability factor I have with the main character, Harriet, about maintaining long distance friendships and how friendships change as you grow up and how much harder it gets to maintain these relationships regardless of how much you love the other person. Like, I will always have that one point of connection with Emily Henry books. One way or the other, there's something going on in the book that I always find myself relating to, and I think in this one it's going to be the friendships and just the joy and difficulties that come with it. It has been done. Happy Place has been read, has been annotated, and has been loved. Who's surprised? Not me, not you, not anyone who knows me, not anyone who loves Emily Henry. I finished this and I've been thinking and trying to formulate a way to tell you everything that I am feeling, and I am still sort of coming up short. So maybe I still need a bit more time, but at the same time, I need to tell you the thoughts that I have managed to gather in my brain. One of the main focuses in this story, aside from the friendship, which I will come back to, like the main thing, I will come back to it, is the very idea of belonging. This might be belonging to a home, to a family, to a place, to a job, to a person, to a friendship group, to your work. And it shows us both the sides of how good it truly feels when you know in your heart and soul that you are in a place where you belong. But it also shows us the complete opposite, and the pain and just the alienation you feel when you know that the current situation in life you're in, you don't belong to it. And I just thought that was so beautiful. Every single time this idea came up in the story, I would find myself highlighting, and only after a couple chapters, like probably halfway through the book, is when I started realizing that I was highlighting for this particular theme over and over again. I just thought it was so beautiful. There have been some beautiful quotes about being in the right place at the right time with the right people and just fitting in. And it spoke to my soul. Emily Henry, like always, has once again shown us that romance books don't always have to be about the meet cutes and the flirting and the spicy stuff, or even about the couple in itself, but sometimes it can be about how romantic love fits into very real, complicated, and difficult lives. And I just thought it was explored so beautifully, and it tied in so well with the main theme of this story, which is based on the friendship, but also about growth as a person and how that forces change in your relationships, especially if these relationships are ones that have lasted for a really long time. You've known these people for years on end, and you are growing as a person, and inevitably that changes the dynamic of the relationship. And in this book, we see not only the pitfalls of not acknowledging and accepting that change and trying to work with it, trying to grow with it, but we also see the absolute relief that comes with accepting that change. Like that last third of the book, where they finally confront and accept that change. They acknowledge the massive elephant in the room that they all were trying to avoid for the first 70% of the book. It was just, yeah. Gosh, I really enjoyed that. And like I said, with the kind of place I am in my own life, with so much change and so many people so far away from me, it was a wonderful read. It truly was. I also liked that for a change, instead of the female character being the one portraying insecurity and the feeling of not being enough in a relationship, it was the male protagonist in this story. We constantly see Wes again and again battling with this deep rooted insecurity that he has, that he doesn't think he is enough to keep people around. Essentially, he's scared that once people get to know him, there really isn't anything worthwhile for them to stick around. And we see how this way of thinking, this lack of confidence, affects his life, but also his relationships, his job, his mental health, all of it. I really liked seeing that come from a character like him. Yeah, it was just wonderful. I am considering a 4 stars Possibly 4.5. I'm still cooking. I recommend this book for anyone who would like to read a story about friendships and growth and understanding yourself amongst all this growth, understanding where you fit in, accepting yourself and the people around you for who they are in that present moment. If that sounds like your cup of tea, read this book. Tell me how you felt down in the comments below because I need to talk to people about it. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for Funny Story. I'm so excited. It sounds so interesting. I wish I could say I've pre-ordered it. No, I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but maybe I will soon. That is what I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching and for clicking on this video and being here if you're still here. It really means the world. It's strange as hell that you want to sit around and listen to me yap on about books, but it is so amazing if you are. With that, I will say my classic stick around if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more stuff like this in the future, if you like the vibes, if you like me. I am going to say sayonara now. I'm going to say stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. And I will see you very soon in the next one.